Welcome back to the course Essentials of Object-Oriented Design and Programming. So we are in the module 3, Inheritance in C++. So in the current session, we will be exploring the hierarchical inheritance in C++ with the example code. And in the previous session, we discussed the how the multi-level inheritance is implemented in C++ with the example code. And now we'll get into the hierarchical inheritance. Coming to the hierarchical inheritance, one class is acting as a base class for the more than one subclass or more than one subclass. For example, class BCD for all these three derived classes, only one base class, class A. Or class A act as an apex for all the BCD classes. Okay, so one class is inherited to the many subclasses. So in the demo, for the explanation, I used only three classes in the derived class. You can have as many as classes as you want in the derived class. More than one base class, minimum 2 or maximum n. Okay, so class A is inherited to the all the derived classes. So class B, C, D are the derived classes. Okay, let us see the syntax. So class A is the apex or common base class. Class B, class C, class D are the derived classes. So all the derived classes are inheriting the single base class A. So class B, access specifier, most probably public A. Class C, access specifier public class A. Class D, so not given here, class D colon public A. So class A is inherited to the all the subclasses. Okay, so we'll see a simple example from the diagram. So single class, single base class. So class A is the base class. So xy a member data, one get data function reads x and y. So end of the class. Two member data and one member function. So that is what the properties of a class A. So class B inheriting in a public mode, class A. So class B inherits A class in public mode, and class B is having its own member function product. So all the public properties are readily available inherited to the public part of class B. Okay, and third end of the class B. Coming to third class, class C. Class C is the second derived class inheriting the A in a public mode. Then all the properties of XY get data is available in the public part of class C. Similarly, third class, which is class D, inheriting the A class in a public mode. Again, all the public members are copied, not copied. It is available inherited to the public part of class D. In addition, with the its own function called division. So sum is doing the summation of x and y. So x and y is are the members of the base class A. So because of the inheritance, xy is available for class B, class C, and class D. Okay, so end of the class. So end of the each class with a semicolon. So one base class inherited to the B, C, D subclasses, three subclasses. Okay, coming to the main function, in order to check out the diagram, I'm having three base classes. So I should supposed to create three objects for the base classes to call it their member functions. So class B, class C, class D. For three classes, three objects supposed to be needed to be created, and the respective. So get data is the base class given to class B, and similarly for get data for class C and get data for the class D. Similarly, product is the class B available in class B, and sum in the class C, and division in the class D. So you can check out the code. In the class B, function is product. Class C function is sum. Class D function is division. So that is what. So obj1 is class B, obj2 is class C, sum, and obj3 is class D, division. So respective derived classes objects are used to invoke the member functions. One is inherited, get data is inherited, and the rest is their own functions from the respective base class, derived classes. So simple code explaining the hierarchical inheritance with the simple code. So with that, we're finishing the current chapter, hierarchical inheritance.